Let's build a PC with this ROG Matrix 5090.
So it's another day and another build here in the studio at Microcenter, and today's build is very, very special because right here I have the limited edition ASUS ROG Matrix 5090, and this thing is pretty impressive. First of all, the design is absolutely stunning. This thing looks incredible. I really, really like the red and black coloration on this. But what's really cool about this is not just the design, but actually the feature set, because you can crank this guy up to 800 watts. And that's using the combined 12 volt 2x6 power connector over here with this BTF connector. And using both of those simultaneously gives you up to 800 watts of power. That means you can crank this 5090 to the max, which I think that's what we're gonna do with this build. Now, in order to support this BTF connector, because this little adapter actually just plugs in right on the bottom over here, well, you have to use a special motherboard, which is why I have the ASUS ROG Crosshair X870E Hero BTF edition. So this has the special BTF connection on the motherboard that works with this adapter. But that's just the motherboard. What CPU am I gonna use? Well, if I'm gonna go all out with a 5090, especially an 800 watt 5090, then I'm definitely gonna pair this off with a 9950X3D, because this is really the ultimate combination when it comes to performance. And I also have a 2TB SSD from SK Hynix, as well as 32 gigabytes of memory from PNY. Now, to power all of this, you're gonna need a lot of juice, because 800 watts, well, you need a minimum of 1200 watts out of your power supply, which is what I have right over here with the ROG Strix 1200 watt Platinum. This thing is killer. I mean, it looks really, really nice. It's definitely gonna fit this whole build. And as you can see, this is an ASUS themed build. And this is gonna power this perfectly fine. 1600 watts would be a little bit better to give you a little more headroom, but 1200 watts, still gonna do you pretty okay for today. Now, to keep my CPU cool, I'm gonna use this AIO over here from ASUS. This is the ASUS ROG Ryujin 3. It's a 360mm AIO, and it's also gonna have a nice little screen on there, so this is gonna look really good. And for our case, I'm going with the ASUS A31. This is a really nice, simple case. Has 4 fans included, so it's gonna make building really, really easy. Some of the work's already done for you. But this is also gonna work with our BTF motherboard. So everything is gonna look great, and you're gonna have a really nice panoramic view of this 5090, because this has a screen right over here. So I'm actually really excited to get this fired up. And since this is the 30th anniversary edition, there's a couple of other goodies that came in the box, which we'll check out in just a minute. But for now, let's get on with the build. This thing looks incredible. This build came out beautifully, and I have to say, this ASUS ROG Matrix performs superbly. Now, I was doing some benches with Port Royal in 3D Mark, and we were able to get 42,011 points with this GPU. Now, keep in mind, this is pulling 800 watts because I'm using that BTF connector as well as the 12 volt 2x6 connector on the front. So that extra power headroom, you know, they talk about giving you that extra 10% of performance. Well, you can see it here. Because if you look on our other PC here, this has a 9950X, and this is also combined with a 5090. This is the Asus TUF Gaming 5090, and we have a water block on this to keep this in our hardline setup. Running the same Port Royal, we were able to get 40,396 points. So, almost similar setups, but you can see there's a 2,000 point differential between these two 5090s, and that's where that extra 200 watts of power really come into play. Now remember, again, we have limited inventory on these ROG Matrix 5090s, so make sure you check microcenter.com or stop by your local microcenter to get your hands on the ultimate GPU available right now. If you don't have a microcenter near you, then be sure to comment hashtag I want a microcenter near me.